Hello everybody, how are you? It's Riss. So today I thought that it would be fun to do a themed color stack video. What better way to celebrate Speak Now Taylor's version than with purple book recs? I can't believe the way that she announced Speak Now Taylor's version. So beautiful and so on brand for her. Since it happened like a few days ago, I just keep thinking about how much I love her and about how far she's come. And these books don't really have anything to do with the album per se. Like, they don't give Speak Now vibes necessarily. Some of them might. I really hope that I'll get a chance to go on the Eras tour. She's coming to New York at the end of May, so we'll see if I can end up copping some last minute tickets. But anyway, that's enough about me fangirling. Let's just get into the video. The first one I have, I'm kind of cheating because it's the third in a series, and some of these are also in a series. We have Saint by Sierra Simone. Sierra Simone is probably one of my favorite romance authors. I just love the way she writes. I love how complex her characters are and how fun these books are, but also how emotionally charged they are at the same time. So Saint is the third, in the pre-series. I don't really say too much about it without spoiling the other two, but you guys need to read this series. Like, it's not really for everybody. The first one is about a priest who ends up falling in love with this like really cool girl, and there are some intense scenes where the reality of the situation might be stretched a little bit. There's a common thread in these books, if you want to take a serious angle to it, about what it truly means to be a follower of God and what it means to be in a religion. I'm not that religious myself, really at all, but I love God. Like, I love the concept of God, and I like how these books take something from religion that isn't classically there. I like the fact that all of these characters in these books follow their hearts, but on the flip side, these books are crazy. These books are so taboo, are super fun, but there is a serious angle to it at the same time, and this one is a male-male book, and these books also follow three brothers. So definitely check this series out if you want something fun, but also it'll pull on your heartstrings. They're not terribly long. I can't wait to see what Sierra Simone does next because I love her books so freaking much. The next book is the second in a series, and it is Vipers and Virtuosos. I don't know. I just graduated. I just got my English degree, but I don't know what that is. Virtuosos? I don't know. This is the second in the Monsters and Muses series by Sav R. Miller, and I have read the first, second, and third. I have the fourth. These series are really good. They're all taking place in the same world, and they're loosely based off of various, I think, Greek mythological tales. And this is loosely based off of Orpheus and Eurydice. I don't know. This book is a stalker bully romance, and it's also a rock star romance, and I really liked it. I think this one is probably my favorite of the series. The first one is Promises and Pomegranates. I really liked this one because it wasn't mafia. Like, I love mafia, but he is a very like spite-filled male main character who really feels like he was screwed over by this girl, and it shows in their interactions. I really like it. It kind of has themes of second chance romance. It follows Aiden and Riley. These two characters, basically, they have a past, and now he is back and means business. I love a good revenge story. I also love a good stalker romance, so this is right up my alley, and it is probably up yours too. I gave this book 4 stars. I think I gave Saint 4 stars too. Maybe 5 though. I don't know. That whole series is 5 stars, but I don't remember my exact ratings for all of them. So we'll just see what I think with hindsight. The next one is one of my favorite books of all time. I love this book so much. It is a book that truly defines my taste. It is Lilac by B.B. Reed. B.B. Reed is coming out with something soon. I don't know if the date's been released or anything yet, but I've like repeatedly stalked her Instagram. This book is a book that actually changed my life. It is a rock star, again. I'm in my rock star romance era. It's a rock star reverse harem. The only thing I don't love is that her name is Braxton. I think that's a really weird name. she is their new guitarist and they don't want her around, but the label wants to rebrand them and maybe have a woman. I read this a while ago. I'm due for a reread. I don't know if they are rebranding to have a woman in their band or if they're rebranding because something bad happened. I don't remember. But basically they don't want her there. And it is 3 guys, 1 girl, Braxton. And I love it. And it follows them on the whole tour. It follows them one by one getting infatuated with her, and there's like, you know, some group sensual scenes, which is always fun. There are male scenes in it too, which I prefer personally in a reverse harem. I love when there's male scenes. And I just think that she's such a bad bitch. She's such a bad bitch. She owns who she is, and all of these boys, I love them. I love their history. I love their attitude. I just love everything about this book. I really think that you should give it a read if you want to get into reverse harem. I think this is actually a good starter point. Or if you want to keep going down the rockstar romance journey, I have so many recs. I think I'm going to do a whole video on rockstar romance recs because I truly cannot get enough of them. So the next one, we're gonna deviate from the theme a little bit for a second because I need to talk about this series, and that is the Poppy War series, but the purple one is The Burning God. My god, this series kills me. This series is just fantastic, and again, I can't say much because I don't want to spoil the first one when I talk about this book. Saw R.F. Kuang talk when she released Babel, and she is the most brilliant author, writer, speaker, academic, scholar, everything. She's perfect. I really love her. I love the attention to detail, the attention to having historical accuracy in a historical fantasy book. They're so good. The characters I absolutely fell in love with. I truly don't have any bad things to say about this series. It's 5 stars all around, and I think about Rin every fucking day. I really think that you should pick up this series because it is magical and it's life-changing. The next book is a book that I have been praising so much. That is, unfortunately, Yours by Tessa Bailey. I got an ARC for this beautiful, magnificent, amazing book, and when it comes out, you absolutely have to read it. It is the second in a, it's called On the Vine duology, and the first one is Secretly Yours. It's that beautiful pink cover with the gorgeous blonde girl on the front. This follows the male main character's brother. It is about Natalie and August, and it's Grumpy Sunshine, and I've talked about this so much. He is a big, goofy, sweet, amazing boy who you just want to hug and kiss everywhere, and he's sexy and protective and damaged on top of all of that. He's perfect, and they're perfect, and it is also a fake marriage trope, which is really fun, and he falls first and he falls hard. 5 out of 5 stars. You have to read this. Next one I have is Not My Heart to Break by Willow Winters, who is also another one of my favorite authors of all time. I guess all my favorite authors have purple books. This is in the Merciless series. Definitely worth a read. This is a bind up of I think 4 books in one. This is a second chance romance. It's been a hot minute since I've read this, but everything Willow Winters does is fantastic. It is great. The synopsis of this book kind of keeps it vague, but basically it's Seth and Laura, and it is a second chance, and it is a mafia romance. So I could be wrong, but I think they were together and they maybe grew up together or grew into themselves together. He ended up getting really far into this life, and then she ended up leaving, but now they're being reconnected, and this world is great. If you want a mafia romance, dark romance though, this is super dark, then this series is definitely for you because the world is just so intense, and the world is like still going on right now. She just released And Now You're Mine, which is the 3rd in the Kiss Me Once series, which is the newest bind up of the Cross brothers, but is Seth a Cross brother? Seth is not a Cross brother. He is one of their, I think, close associates, and I really like him. And these books, even though they're big, I mean, it is 3 or 4 books in one, I think that they're perfect. I think they go so quickly, and I've finished these in literally a night. They are perfect, and I love Willow Winters with all my heart. she is a great author. And something else about Willow Winters is you can really tell that she cares. She makes all this merch and stuff and bookish things like tote bags, cups, like literally everything. She actually sent me a box of stuff. So if you want to see what I got, you can head over to my Instagram. I think I did a reel and a post of the box because chef's kiss, she deserves all the love in the world. And if you're watching this, I can't get over you. So that was kind of a chaotic purple book stack. I love them all. And let me know if you liked this type of video. It's a little different. It's a little, I don't know, it's fun to get together colors. I love colors. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Comment down below what theme you want to see next. Maybe I could do green, or maybe I could do dark romance recs. I definitely want to do an entire video dedicated to rockstar romance recs because I'm going down the rabbit hole and there's no way I'm coming out anytime soon. I am reading Poison Roses right now and I love it. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.